hobbies, football, music and nature photography, activities of interest, traveling and meeting new people, city of residence Mumbai since birth. His burning desire is to get Altius to be public listed in the next 5 years, something no one knows about him. He was the youngest senior black belt in India in 1992. He also represented India in a five-nation martial arts tournament, and his key to success is hard work and perseverance. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Nabil.
Thank you, Srinivas. Warm welcome to everyone again this morning. Like Srinivas said, my name is Nabil Mahimwala. I am Sales Director in Altius Customer Services. So, basically, I'm with BNI, specifically in this category, which is BPO. A lot of people have heard this name acronym BPO, but don't know what it is. So, BPO is nothing more than is a part of outsourcing, where you basically involve the contracting and operation and responsibilities of a specific business processed to a third-party service provider, which in my case would be Altius. So there are different types of business processes outsourcing. Very simply broken down, there is something which is called a back office one and a front office one. So a back office is something which is not visible to people. So it could be things like happen on the back end, like hiring, recruitment, purchase, billing. And front office one is where basically you have a better communication with your customers directly. So that is what we do a lot of, which is lead generation, marketing, tech support and so on. Okay, so just to give you a brief background about Altius. Now Altius was started 13 years ago. It was started where we had just about a couple of employees, 2 or 3 employees that we started the idea with. And we moved on from there. We are basically hands-on in every aspect of the business, right from recruitment, training, getting the people on board, even client communication, all of that is done by us specifically. We even build the network in which our systems run on. So we have an end-to-end knowledge about everything regarding our business. So one thing you're assured of is that since we have such in-depth knowledge about the business, your customers and referrals are in great hands. Since the time we started 13 years ago, we have moved on from there. Now we have 3 offices in India and we are currently about 500 employees. One of the achievements that Altius have had over the years was we were featured in a BBC report in 2012 where they handpicked only a couple of centers from India to do a special review on, and Altius was one of them. We have one of the highest retention rates of companies in this business. Currently, we have a portfolio of about 40 odd clients from 10 different verticals. So there are thousands of companies in India that provide similar services. So why would you like to choose Altius? So one of the main reasons that Altius distinguishes itself is that we provide not only just BPO services, we go one step further. We provide technology solutions as well. So with the help of those technology solutions, CRM development, we're able to give the customer better efficiency on their processes, reducing cost and obviously helping them to improve their bottom line. So my first LCD I'd like to talk about, one of the verticals that we do is healthcare, that we specialize a lot in that. So I'm going to give you the example of one of our clients that we work with. Company's name is LifeCell International. They are India's largest stem cell banking company. Currently they have more than 1 lakh of customers in India. We currently manage for LifeCell International various parts of their business. So right from the time that someone gets to know that they're going to have a child, right from that point we start handling the business. So there is pre-sales, which is basic appointment setting. Then we take on the telesales aspect. So even if a customer is in remote location. So LifeCell has a team of people which physically visit people to give them presentations and educate them about their service. But if that customer is in a remote location and cannot be reached or wants a presentation at a time that is, it's not possible for us to send someone at, because this is a decision that is made by the husband and the wife. So they both need to be available. So we do what we call as a screen share with the customers, and we actually do a presentation from our office to customers as far as Coimbatore, Cochin, Jammu and Kashmir, Assam, wherever. And we managed to sell the product and the concept to customers straight over the phone from my office. The other thing we do for them is paramedics, which basically is when someone is going into labor, they call us back and say, okay, my wife's gone into labor, my sister's gone into labor, we're heading to the hospital. So we have a 24/7 emergency helpline that helps connect them to the hospitals. So what we've done for them, we've helped them increase their customer satisfaction levels. They've gone up from 50% to 70% over the last 3-4 years that they've been with us. And sales support, we've helped them increase the footprint of the company from the 1,000 that they were when they started off with. We are close to more than 5,000 right now. So there's been a 5x increase since the time they started working with us. Example of an automation that we've done. So for example, someone is going into labor. This is what someone in my team sees. They see that this is the hospital, and these are the people who are closest to them, who are the paramedics who can help go and pick up the sample from the hospital. So all the ones in green are the ones that are available. Yellow I've already been given some kind of work to. So we'll tag out the right people and we'll actually manage them to get them on time to ensure that that sample is picked up within the right frame of time. Another example is basically a ex-BNI member, Vikas, which he's in the event management business. What we did for them was we basically helped them to get visitors to their shows. Now, we started off with doing 3,000 visitors for the Delhi event. What I'd like to show you next is an email that I got from Vikas. This is just 4 days ago on the 14th of July. So I've just pulled it out exactly from what he sent. So what he says is that we had a great show, probably our best show ever with record visitor numbers and great feedback from exhibitors and visitors. There's been a great effort by everyone involved, especially because there was some confusion regarding a competitor. Thanks again for your effort and look forward to breaking more records with you. This is an example of the kind of work that we do, and we've been with him now for the last 3 to 4 years. These are the kind of things that Altius offers in terms of service: inbound, email, web chat, data processing, IVRs, and outbound operations. This is a picture of my facility in New Bombay. This is one of the offices that we have. My gives range of companies: Kaya, Marico, Medtronic, Beltone, and so on. So what do I need you to listen for? One of the simplest things that we ask companies to listen for, BNI team to listen for, is that we deal with companies which deal with large volume of customers. So any company, any type of company, it could be any vertical dealing with a large volume of customers directly and cannot do it in-house, that would be a good connect for me. Currently I'm looking to connect with FMCG and e-commerce companies. Any questions?
How do you help FMCG companies?
FMCG, for example, L'Oreal is one of my customers. We do the entire customer service for them for any products that they have. We handle their customer service for all of their brands all over the country.
They would give it to their dealers?
No, they give the products to the dealers. But if a customer has a problem with the product, for example, it's past the expiry date, there's a problem with the packaging, something that they bought is not correct, any of those questions come back to us.
Like a customer care also.
Yes, completely customer care. Yes, Anu.
You also do big companies and big people. You also do SME, they can do some one person or two people less.
We do that, but I prefer to do that with companies which are startups, so we like to handhold them and they go along. Not someone who's been in business for 10 years, 20 years and then wants one person to be helping them on the service. Yes, thank you.
How do you price yourself? Is it linked to performance or is it based on the solutions that you have?
Our pricing is a variable model, it's not just a fixed thing. So in some cases it's on fixed and some cases on fixed plus variable. It's not never only on a variable model.
Nabil will take questions after that.
Okay,
And,
all right.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Members, now that